Hey guys, today is it's market just closed. It's 1:30 in the afternoon Pacific on August 23rd. Last night I had called a pound dollar trade and a euro dollar trade, so I just wanted to give you a quick update on just where we stand if anyone actually took that particular trade. I'm just getting started with this YouTube channel, so it's not many people following it. But if you are, I just want to stay consistent and give you the update. So looking at here's the daily. Well, actually, no, this is a different chart. Let me go to the 240 chart of the uh, pound dollar. Yesterday, price was right at 1.382 at around 128.20 or so. And I had said in my video that prices should hit the 200% mark at 127.74. As you can see, it came just a few ticks shy. 127.78 is where it stopped, which is 4 ticks shy. So I believe that is the bottom. So what I did is I lowered my stop to 128.18. That way I locked in a good 80 or 85 or so ticks. If price does continue to move forward, it will lock me out. If anyone is into counter trend trading, well then you could, if you want, taking a long at this particular area or somewhere in this 128 area with a stop at around 127.70. It's not a bad idea. However, just know that you're trading against the trend, and these prices still could continue down. So because for example, if this is the 4, this is the 1, this is the 2, this can be the 3, and then this can be the 4, this can be the 5, or this could be, instead of 5, this can be 3, and then you see a 4 go right here, and then 5 will penetrate below 27.74. So if you are a risky type of trader and you want just to make some pips, I'm not saying do this, but price should be coming to an end for a short-term view, but on the long-term view, the price is still bearish. But if you did take the trade last night, I would definitely lower my stop to lock in some profits. Looking at the euro dollar, that was also what I spoke about. And as you can see, price was in around 17. I believe it was around, actually price was around here at around 1760 or so. And I said as long as price stayed within this triangle and did not go above 1830, it would be a good opportunity to go short once price came above 1800, 1815, around there. Price did go to around 1820. It did not go to 1830. So if you haven't got in yet and you still want to get in, getting in at 1811 where it currently is right now with the market pretty much kind of closed for another hour or so, you can just put your stop here at 1830, because if it goes above 1830, this triangle wave B would be invalidated. So that's really, I actually added some on. Basically, I added another contract on to this particular position at 1800. So I'm expecting it to go to at least 1600, if not 15 or below. So getting in with you're talking what, less than 20 tick risk for a 200 plus tick reward. It's an outstanding trade. So just keep that in mind. And I wanted to give you another view on the euro pound trade. I actually just jumped in this with just a partial contract just to try to test it. I just did it about 30 minutes ago. And if this is correct on the weekly, I have a 1, 2, a 3 here. I have a A, a B, C, a 4. And now possibly I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Or this is the end of wave 5. Whereas as you can see, if I take some of this stuff off, let's see if I can take it off. Yeah, so as you can see how I took that off, the 100% of basically where I went from wave 4 back to 3 back to 4, 100% ended at 92.29, which is that's where it was currently at, is 92.27, and I went short. So either way, I felt that price would find some resistance at the 92.29 level, and it is right now. That does not mean that it won't go above it, but I put my stop at around 50 ticks up, and I'm expecting it to go back down from 92.26 closer to back to 91.57 for wave AFC, if not 90, around 90. if this is if this is the end of wave 3, price still has to move in a sideways move for wave A of 4, or it will be wave A of actually just a counter trend. I'm sorry, as a well, I'm losing my train of thought right now. But if this is the end of wave 5, then you have a correction, is what I'm basically trying to say. Either way, if this is wave 3 of 5, basically, then you still have to have wave 4 that's going to come down in this particular area to around the 90 area. So I was shorting wave A. Either way, if it's done, which it doesn't look like it's done if this is it, but at the end of the day, it is 100%. So, you know, if with that being said, if you're into that particular type of trading, you can go short. However, if you don't really know how to trade Elliott, it's probably not a good idea. And I could just show you a little bit better on up data. This is the euro pound, and basically this is the wave 3, which we just mentioned, but this is on a daily instead of a weekly. This is the ABC4 or a WXY for 4, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which this is a good enough when it comes to Elliott counts to be the end where price found resistance, and then you should see price move to the downside. What you can do if you're still not sure, you can go take a look at your 240, you can take a look at your 60-minute chart, and you can kind of just see from there if you can count more than 5 waves up and 3 waves down. And if you can, then you go from there. Looking at a 60 from this, it's probably just going to show me that. So I just want to show what a 60 is looking like on point and figure. This is what I always look at. As you can see, it topped out there and it's making its way down. Once this price goes below the red moving average, then I'm going to expect this to continue to start going down. I would like to see this cloud change colors and price makes its way towards the cloud, which can be from 92 to high 91, which will give me, then I will just lower my stop and go from there. So that's one of the ways I kind of look at it. You can also look at the point and figure like I always do and see what it's telling you. So I'm kind of waiting for something over here to show. Well, actually it did. It showed 0.91. It's at 92. So this is a first kind of a confirmation, but I would need to see these X's come into the low. So this is just something quick. I'm going to make another video tonight. I wanted to keep this short, but if you were in that pound trade or if you're in that euro trade now, with the pound, lower your stop. With the euro, if you haven't got in, it'd be the best time to get in. I'll see you guys tonight.